Now, if there's something you should know when you're part of the Department of Housing and Urban Development, you gotta know some of these acronyms. Unfortunately, not a lot of people are Ben Carson. There's a difference between REO and OREO. One describes what one part of housing and urban development is. The other, cookies. So, here's what happened. Freshman Representative Katie Porter out of California was questioning, addressing, it's kind of funny, was talking to Secretary of Housing and Urban Development Ben Carson, in which she talks about the this is funny, talking about the REOs that he's in charge of. So, for those who don't know what REO is, it's real estate owned. And she's addressing this because of all these foreclosures happening at an alarming rate. However, you have Ben Carson, who thinks, wait, did you say Oreo? You said Oreo, right? Porter said, no, not Oreo, REO. There's a big difference. One has one O, the other one has two O's on each side. Now, Ben Carson, who has been lauded as a brilliant brain surgeon, a brilliant brain surgeon, is the reason I'm doing that, has no idea what he's doing. How do you mistake one acronym for an actual word? Okay, I get the whole, it sounds so close, you could pretty much relate the two. The Oreo. Seriously. Trump assigned Ben Carson as Secretary for Housing and Urban Development. And now we can see why. Trump is too stupid, too idiotic, too brain dead that he put an absolute moron in housing and urban development. And I'm just gonna guess that it's because of his racism that we're gonna put someone who has no idea what housing and urban development is, and put him in housing and urban development. This is the same thing as putting Betsy DeVos, who has never been in school who has never gone to school, to be put as Secretary of Education. From what I'm figuring. But it gets better. Trust me. This is why I was laughing a little before. Because after this, Ben Carson tweeted out and had a picture in which you've probably seen the thumbnail. And it says, "Oh, REO. Thanks, Representative Katie Porter. Enjoy a few post-hearing snacks. Sending some your way." He still doesn't get it. Although it's kind of funny how it works. He's going like, "Oh, REO," like the old commercials. O to the R to the E to the O. O to the R to the E to the O. Oh. But that's not how it works. I have, ever since he lost the 2016 Republican nomination, he still refuses to come out, to stay out of the limelight. Let him live the rest of his days, as that retired brain surgeon, and just go on with everyday life. But no. Trump said, I know this guy is going to be great for housing and urban development. I know he will do a great job. I assign the best people around. Yes, the best idiots, apparently. After all, you have Steve Mnuchin as Department of Treasury, pretty much embezzling the country out of billions of dollars. You know. And now I'm trying to question Ben Carson's legacy as a brain surgeon. I wonder how many brains he had to work on, because apparently I'm criticizing him as a brain surgeon. You have to be incredibly smart and know how the brain works to be a brain surgeon. And then you hear Ben Carson, who is a acclaimed brain surgeon, who once said, "Oh, I managed to talk to a gunman over at a Popeyes and disarmed him by my words." I made a joke about that, in which I said, after what happened last year at, still remember, at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, where Donald Trump says, "I would have gone in there and I would have stopped the gunman myself." That was a 5-time draft dodger who claimed phony bone spurs to get out of the Vietnam War, and says that he would have stopped the gunman. That would have been like me going in there and using my flexibility to stop a gunman just by my arms and legs akimbo. We'll put him in a submission hold. It wouldn't work. I would be dead. He would have been dead before me. It just shows the level of stupidity that the Republican Party has. Ben Carson, I highly doubt was ever a brain surgeon. If he was, I'd like to see his profession. I'd like to see records of him performing brain surgery, because I highly doubt he managed to work on one brain. But if he did, I think it was his own.